How's it going, folks? Just wanted to bring you an update, some news updates about the Dali. Got some new video. The ship's really unrecognizable because it's fully unloaded now. No cargo containers on it at all. Down in Norfolk, Virginia, getting fixed, repaired. It's got some massive damage to it. There was a couple of two news broadcasts I wanted to show you, and one of them kind of confirms my point in my last video. Dali finally unloaded about there's a congressman in California. He's trying to put in a bill that says, countries can't send these rogue ships in, and then they wreak havoc, bring down bridges, kill people, and then 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 they're like, see you later. The American taxpayer's got to foot the bill now for a new bridge. So we have a good congressman in California. He's trying to put this bill out and say that no, you got to pay for this your damage. You're liable for this damage. And some updates about the crew members. It has been 5 months now, and they're still in Baltimore. One of them had to go back for a medical emergency to Indonesia or something like that. So pretty interesting updates. That's all we have left on the Dali. So check it out and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.
The cargo ship responsible for the deadly Baltimore bridge collapse no longer has any cargo on board. Now the boat still sits in the Norfolk International Terminal. You're looking at what the boat looks like now. There are still a number of repairs to the ship that need to be made while it's here, including the ship's power and the front end that collided with the bridge. We don't know how long those will take, but we'll follow through with updates when we get them.
Can you believe it marks 5 months since the collapse of the Key Bridge? And while some Dali crew members were able to leave the cargo ship and return home, others are still here in Baltimore indefinitely. Dennis Valera on your corner in Fort Armstead Park, near where the bridge once stood. So Dennis, I know you spoke with one of the organizations still helping the remaining crew. Must be so difficult for them.
Definitely, Denise. Now, we talked to Apostleship of the Sea. They've been helping the crew since the beginning. They even met some of the crew members days before the collapse. Meanwhile, the efforts to rebuild the bridge continue.
When we met Andrew Middleton in April, he was making care packages for the crew of the Dali. He says that hasn't stopped, and the Apostleship of the Sea won't stop helping them until all of the crew eventually leaves.
The incident itself has moved into the past for so many people that I guess a lot of people don't even think about it now, and we don't want them to feel like they're also in the past as well.
The Dali, now in port at Norfolk International Terminal in Virginia, is undergoing repairs. All of its cargo removed. The Biden administration has committed to covering the full cost of rebuilding the Key Bridge. In a statement to WJZ, a spokesman for U.S. Senator Ben Cardin says Congress is close to finalizing the bill authorizing that funding, adding, getting this done is his highest priority, but there's more support building. U.S. Representative John Garamendi of California last week introduced a bill aiming to make the Dali's owner more liable in a collapse.
It's just plain wrong that the taxpayers of America would wind up paying for a very, very expensive new bridge to replace the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
The 11 Dali crew members are staying in city limits. While they've been off the ship for some time, Middleton says it's been hard, but they and other organizations will continue to be here for the crew.
A lot of it, I think, for them at this point is just trying to keep themselves occupied and try to have as normal as a life there as they can right now.
The Apostleship of the Sea says that one of the crew members actually was able to go home to South Asia recently because of a family emergency and on the condition he would return. Now, the crew members still here in Baltimore. They are higher ranked members, including officers. reporting live on your corner in South Baltimore. I'm Dennis Valera for WJZ.
All right, thank you, Dennis.